Guitar players tend to run scales up and down when they want to get better at improvisation. For me, I like to follow the harmony first. If you follow the chords, your solos are going to sound way more connected and your ideas are going to groove way more. Let me show you what I mean with this example. Now let me show you the chords first. We got C minor, 2 bars. G minor, 1 bar. F major, 1 bar. Now the first thing you want to do is try to find the tonal center of these chords. Now we're playing over a reggae rhythm here, right? Reggae music tends to be really simple. We're mainly going to be playing around major and minor triads. So I was starting with C minor, right? If I think about diatonic harmony, a minor chord can either be the 2 chord of any given major key, the 3 chord, or the 6 chord, right? 90% of the time, their tonal center is going to be around the 2 chord and the 6 chord. The 3 chord is mainly going to be a passing chord. So let's figure out if that C minor is either the 2 chord or the 6 chord of any given major key. Now, if harmonically I'm just playing 1 chord, in this case C minor, I can actually take more than 1 route with my scales, right? I can go for the Dorian mode, I can go for the minor scale or Aeolian mode, and I can even go for that Phrygian scale, right? Why? Because C minor has 3 notes, and we still have 4 more notes to add color to our sound. Now, the more chords you add to the harmony, the clearer the tonal center becomes. So then, let's keep going. From C minor, I'm gonna go to G minor. And then from G minor, I'm gonna go to F major. And that A note that is the major third of F is actually that natural 6 of C. So this A note is gonna give me the Dorian sound. You could say that we're in the key of B flat major, and C minor is the 2 chord, G minor is the 6 chord, and F major is the 5 chord. Now, our tonal center is a minor sound. This is good news for guitar players, because we can rely on our first position minor pentatonic box, right? The Dorian mode is just the same box with 2 more notes. You will have this. Now, I'm going to use that box as a starting point. The idea here is going to be to find the triads around this box. And I'm also going to use this like Albert King box, right? That is going to be the extension of the pentatonic. It's really familiar stuff. So the main work here is to play your C minor, G minor, and F major triads all over the fretboard, right? Let me show you an example on strings 1, 2, and 3. So, C minor, G minor, F major. Next inversion, C minor, G minor, F major. Next inversion, C minor, G minor, F major, and so on. So again, the work here is going to be to learn your major and minor triads all over the fretboard, in all their inversions, in all sets of strings. For this example, I'm going to take my first position pentatonic box, or Dorian scale, and I'm going to play my triads around that shape. So in this case, I'm going to have C minor here, I'm going to have G minor here, and I'm going to have F major here. The idea here when improvising is to use these triads as if you were playing scales. For example, let's say we're playing over C minor, right? And I want to target that root note on the 13th fret of the B string. I'm not going to fix my hand like if I was playing the whole triad. I'm just going to visualize that note and I'm going to probably slide to that note. And there I have it, like if I was playing scales. So with that in mind, let's create some lines over these chords. So to start C minor, I was thinking about this triad, but I was just targeting the flat 3 on the 11th fret of the high string. Then I was using a note of the scale to add color to my sound, in this case the 9. Then I was going to the root of C, and then I'm going to go 1 string up to that 5th. So I have this. Right? Then G minor is coming, and I'm thinking about this root position triad, right, on the top 3 strings. So I'm sliding to that flat 3, right? Then I'm going to use a note of the scale, because I'm still over G. In this case, that's the 4th or 11. And then I'm going to go to a chord tone of F major. Now again, I'm visualizing the triad, but I'm just going to that major third, 10th fret of the B string. And then for the second repetition, I'm just running the Dorian scale. Repeat everything again. But at the end, instead of going to this F major, I'm thinking about this F major, again on the top 3 strings, first inversion. And I'm just going to slide to that 13th fret. That C note, right, is a common tone between C minor and F major. It's actually the fifth of F, so I'm sliding to that fifth. Here's another phrase. So again, I'm using the triads to connect my phrases, but also borrowing some notes from the scale to add more color to my sound. So in this case, I was thinking about this C minor, again top 3 strings, but I was bringing that 9, half step before. Right, so I was doing this. That was my sound for C minor, and then for G minor, I was starting from the 5th, but I was going from the 5th to the 4th, flat 3, root. Right, and for F major, I was thinking about this first inversion on the top 3 strings, and this root position on the top 3 strings, and I was just using some chord tones of the triad. I was going root, 5th, major 3rd, 5th. Sorry, root. Root, 5th, major 3rd, root. So that sounds like this. So you get the idea, right? We want to connect our triads inside the scale. The chord tones of the triad are going to be great starting or finishing points of our phrases, and the other 4 notes are going to help us give color to our sound. Now here's a nice solo that I created using these concepts. It's a little bit more elaborated, but I think you can get a lot of ideas out of it.